Doom, 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 doom.
Yo. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Drunk Sports Talk is in the building. We got to start it all with a shot, right? Yo, this one is to the crew. You heard we got a special guest tonight, and just you might see him on a little bit more. So shout out to D. Yo, appreciate you filling in. We got a good
Hey,
episode. We're gonna
yo.
talk. We're gonna talk some Knicks. We're gonna talk that shit tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Salute, my brothers.
Salud.
Let's go, gentlemen. Salute.
I ain't done that shit in a minute. Yo, let me get myself together. Yo, I want to welcome everyone back to Drunk Sports Talk, New York's new #1 sports talk show. We are the voice of the streets. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's your boy Cash. You know, I got my brother Q with me, and I got my other brother. You might have seen him building with us on the MMA report, or you might have seen his podcast. He's all over the place. My brother G had a character. What's going on, fam?
Hey, yo. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Know what I mean? Like, good looking for the invite. I was eager to speak to, like, pioneers in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have, like, cornered this little drunk sports market. Nobody mixes all these things in, and you guys have a great time doing it, you know? And salute to more power to y'all, because y'all do it from fucking screens and shit. You know, so it's like to be a fan, tune in and see it. I'll be sitting there like, that's why I be in every episode. I be trying to get in and chime in, and
I be appreciating that too. You be funny,
right.
Yeah, that shit, y'all be having me dying. Like this nigga Ed had me dying. This nigga said penetrate to the whole last pot. I was like, hey,
yo, that show was that was a super pause moment.
I appreciate being here. Give me 1 second while I share this shit out so I get everybody tuned in with us.
You got the link up, or I gotta send it?
Yep, I got it right now. It's in my hand.
All right, so let's set up. Look, check this out, man. You know what the show's about. We talk. Oh, shout out before I get anywhere. Shout out to Ed Television. He ain't off the show. If y'all Ed Television lovers was getting worried about it for a minute, he'll be back Wednesday. He just can't do Mondays. So shout out to Ed Television. That's that's our guy. So look, man, let's talk some Knicks, man. We'll talk. We're gonna have a show Wednesday. We're gonna talk some Giants. We're gonna talk some Jets. But we gotta talk Knicks, man, because
a lot has happened.
Man, this is like, I feel like I get on here every week and just like cry and shit.
I gotta like sulk and complain, y'all. It's like
I'm trying to find shit to positive shit to talk about, but that's not working with me. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, listen, I'm watching the game last night, Knicks Cavs, right? I know we played the Cavs earlier this year, but now when they play the Cavs, I feel like it's almost like a playoff atmosphere after what happened last year. You know what I'm saying? After we punched them in their face, you know what I'm saying? And couple of seconds into the game, Jalen Brunson, he takes a shot, comes down, starts hobbling, bro. I'm like, yo, what are you doing here, man? This can't be true, right? So I'm thinking to myself, damn. So he tries to get up, like the play doesn't stop. He tries to get up and then he falls back down. I'm like, yo, this. I'm thinking it's the ankle at first. When I first saw it, I'm like, damn, this is the ankle. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, it's a knee contusion, right? From what the reports are saying. That's not terrible, but that's not great. I don't even know what to say. Normally, I have a whole spiel for you guys, a whole monologue, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, yo, this is just like gotta be.
Niggas is lost for words, bro.
I'm lost for words, man. They lost 8 out of their last 12, right? Even though they won last night. We'll talk about the win in a minute, but they're reeling. It's been a long time since that 14-2 month they had in January. OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson. Yo, it's basically our whole starting lineup, right? And we're gonna get into a little bit of the Knicks Cavs shit last night. Really good win. But listen, they're decimated, man. With all these injuries, I named the whole starting lineup basically. I don't know what we're gonna do, man. Some people want to blame it on Tibbs. I don't necessarily blame it on Tibbs, although I do think that those non-contact injuries are normally like from fatigue. You know what I'm saying? Are normally fatigue issues and shit.
I set everything out.
I appreciate that. We need help, man.
Nah, y'all good. But I did want to double down on what you just said. I just saw a 2-hour report. I just saw a report that just came out 2 hours ago. Jalen Brunson suffering a concerning knee injury during the matchup versus the Cavaliers. Awkward first quarter.
Yeah.
A fall left Brunson ruled out for the rest of the Cav games. However, the star guard received an uplifting update for the next matchup. The Knicks are optimistic about Jalen. Thankfully, he left the game with a contusion that was not as serious as originally thought. As a result, he will be listed questionable for the March 5th game against Atlanta Hawks. So it's not so. Yeah, this just came out 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So at least he's listed as questionables, only a contusion. It's nothing as scary as what we saw when Randall hit that ground. When Randall hit that ground and you saw his shoulder like a little bounce off the ground, we knew it. We was like, oh, why now?
No, we knew it popped out.
But here's my thing: Jalen with the ankle, right? Brunson with the shoulder, OG with the bone spurs. Mitchell with the lower extremity. Hartenstein with the Achilles. I mean, we could keep going, right? We get Alec Burke and Bogdan. Bogdan so far hasn't caught his rhythm yet, right? Burke is in a super slump. Burke was supposed to be like the microwave coming in.
I didn't think Burke was gonna do anything to begin with, to be honest.
That's one of Tibbs' guys. When he was here the last stint, that's what he did. He came in and lit shit up for a second. He may not have been able to go for like super long stretches, but he was a spark.
It was a chemistry thing, though. You just took this man out of the chemistry he was in, and you threw him in the Knicks, expecting him to be the same player he was when he was
2G. It's not like he was lighting it up.
Yeah. He played with these guys. It's not even too much Burks for me. I feel like we're good without Burks. We need Bogdan to really start hitting his groove, because
I think he's overextending.
Eventually, I like the way McBride has been playing. I feel like we don't even need Burks, man. We just need Jalen and McBride. And now, we'll get into Shake Milton later, but we got a good people who can start the ball. It's just, like, look, I read a stat earlier that they said I think Jalen Brunson's averaging about 36 minutes a game right this season, and it's only like maybe a minute more than the same amount of minutes that Derrick Rose was averaging when he tore his ACL, bro. So, I know I've been the biggest defendant of, Tibbs and saying, maybe it's not him. We did see Jalen Brunson run his knee into Hartenstein. I don't know if that's what prompted it, because he was already hopping before. As soon as he took a shot, you could see the pain in his face from his knee. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's what prompted it, but now it's too many coincidences with these Knicks now. And when there's too many coincidences, I don't believe in coincidences when it is in great volume. You know what I mean? Something has to be the common denominator.
You don't think that and I guess that would have to be a stat that I would have to compare. Like, are all the teams that are above us in the rankings running their top 5 with 40 plus minutes?
Nope.
Like, is Tatum doing 40 plus? Is Jalen doing 40 plus? Like, are these stars running 40 plus minutes all season? Because I said it before, I say it again. I think Tibbs burnt these guys out a little bit.
Of course, he's notorious for that. He was, like you said, he was doing that shit in Chicago when he was doing that shit in Minnesota. He's notorious for doing that. And the crazy thing about Tibbs is the Knicks have all this depth, and I know we're hurt now, right? But even before the injuries, he was playing these dudes like 48 minutes a night sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle, I'll reiterate this. Julius Randle was hurt. They were up by 26 against the Heat. Why is 26-20? Why is Julius Randle in the game with 28 minutes left? When Jalen Brunson hurt his ankle, I forgot what game it was. We was up with a couple minutes left. Like, this shit has to stop, man. And people are going to say, nah, it ain't Tibbs. And Tibbs, listen, let me tell you something. Tibbs, and I don't mean to cut you off, is great for the culture. He turned his whole shit around. You see last night, it's the next man up. Jalen goes down, DiVincenzo steps up.
He don't sweat.
McBride has stepped up. They have this mentality, the next man up. We're not going to stop. We're scrappy. We're going to keep on fighting. You see, they punched fucking Cleveland in the face last night. Cleveland's a little bit soft. 2 big, soft 7-footers.
Yeah, but they got a better record than us. That's the fact of the matter.
See,
and
it's soft.
Yeah. But you know what see, and it's weird because why records really matter during the regular season is to put yourself in better positioning for the playoffs. That's why your record is really, really necessary and where your ranking is. At the same time, like you just said, they soft. You can notice when a team has these gaps and holes where they can be defeated. And that's where the Knicks all season, since the end of last season.
Yep.
We've learned how to pause. We've learned how to beat these teams. I was going to say it. Shout out to Ed. We learned how to beat these teams, and we learned how to do it with the things that they lack and the places that they lack. We've learned how to do. That's why we, of course, like you said, you got to give it up to Tibbs. He's a great coach. I just think that.
Yeah, but not all that. We're lacking everything.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying because now we were beating teams by beating them at everything that they lacked. We were doing good. Now we're not doing that anymore, and we're not going to be able to do it if our players are always hurt. Yo, bro, I'm going to go watch the Magic this Friday, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm about to watch the whole Knicks bench start. You know what I mean? Like, I bought tickets.
Magic been whipping his ass.
I wanted to watch OG and Randall and Brunson, and you know what I mean. And I'm not watching that. Mitchell Robinson. I'm not watching any of those guys, man. You know, and I hope Jalen Brunson doesn't come back because we don't know how long it's going to be. We don't know how many minutes he's going to put. And now my fear is how many minutes? Yo, McBride played the entire game. He played 41 minutes and 33 seconds. So is this going to be a continuing thing? Like, who's next to get hurt? Is it going to be Josh Hart? Because Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo, they ball hard.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh Hart. Nigga balled out last night. You feel what I'm saying?
19 rebounds, son. That's crazy.
19 boards, 10 assists, 13 points. Nigga was a plus 16 from the fucking floor. Hit a big clutch fucking three in the fourth quarter. And then he had a big block. Did you see that? I think it was in the second quarter. We had one of them behind LeBron blocks. But yeah, but Josh Hart is balling, man. Shout out to Josh Hart. But
he's a monster. He plays that position, that forward position, very well because like think about like great forwards. Who Boston used to have? They used to have Walker. You used to have some great forwards that grab that ball and just be able from the 3 line put it up. He's not that type of player. He's a really all-around player. 19 rebounds? That's phenomenal.
He's not really a scorer. He's like a Swiss Army knife. He kind of does it all. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these players, man. I know we keep talking about this, but DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Hartenstein, all these players.
Precious.
Precious. Yeah, exactly. Precious Achua.
Even Sims. When Sims looks like he got potential because he's not soft.
Yeah.
But he just looks like he's lost. He's not soft. He looks lost.
Yeah,
he don't look like he's in the mix.
Yeah, all these guys, man. We got these dudes on like 13. Well, Josh, we played a little bit before. We ain't break the bank with him, but the way we are drafting and the way we are acquiring pieces is fucking amazing, man. It's like even though I'm upset, I'm kind of chalking it up to bad luck this year. I'm not chalking it up to incompetence like I normally do. You feel what I'm saying? So if it's see you next October, it just is what it is. We got to let Randall heal up, Brunson heal up, OG get his shit off,
Robinson heal up.
Can I?
Yeah, let's build.
There's in sports, there's been a whole bunch of miracles that have happened. You got the miracle on ice. You got the miracle with the Mets. There's been miracles that have happened in games and when you look at the landscape, how many games we got left? When you look at the landscape,
like 20 games, I think.
If you look at the landscape of 20 games, maybe it's a blessing that all this breaking that has to happen right now, this resting has to happen right now.
I agree.
If we can at least secure a playoff position, right? We've been known to beat teams with better records than us with no problem. Hence, we did it last night with the Cavs, right? We've been known to do it, So if we can take this time, forcibly heal up, right, and go ahead and come back with, if we have five legitimate players starting.
Mm-hmm.
We're a really good unstoppable force. Tibbs, and I think that's where Tibbs's theory thrives best in the playoffs. Yeah, run these niggas 40+ minutes in the fucking playoffs. That's where you run. That's where when you really see the superstar. Why do they call him playoff Jimmy Butler? You know what I'm saying? That's where you really see the shining in the athlete when it comes time. That championship is so close. I could taste it. I think that this break might benefit us and get our mentality straight. You're going to tell me these people ain't hungry? We started the season off looking phenomenal. We looked unstoppable. And now we've obtained little parts here and there, putting our puzzle piece together. Unfortunately, some of the little pieces are damaged. So you got to sit down, polish that pause, you know what I mean? And get that shit nice and good again to go on the court and show off your skills. This might be a blessing in disguise. We might see some miracle basketball.
Yeah, but what if it just what if it just stays disguised? Because now I'm gonna be the devil's advocate now. Because now let's say because there's 21 games left. Yep. We can't have Randall coming back for the playoffs with only 4 or 5 games left, and then we're gonna go into the playoffs. Because think about it, the whole point of playing 40 minutes in the playoffs is because you didn't play 40 minutes the whole season. You played 30, you played 32, maybe. You know what I mean? But no, they're not doing that. So now. And this is where I see and this is where it all broke down, because if the bench is going to start playing more minutes now my fear is when our starters come back, they're going to be rusty. Our bench is going to be tired now because the fucking whole starting lineup is gone. Now we have a tired bench, but we're back to square one because now we just got starters that are going to have to play more because the niggas who were supposed to relieve them ain't rested.
You don't even think at that point in time the job of the I love playoff basketball, like I love playoff anything, but you don't think the job of the bench is the same way they're stepping up now? The Deuce McBrides, you see the way they step up to this play, Achua, you see the way they step up, the Harkenstein, because Harkenstein is starting due to the fact we don't got Mitch, but the way they step up,
he might have taken Mitch's spot too.
Imagine Mitch off the bench. That's when you need him. That big ass doofy dude. He can't stay in the game for 40. Yeah. Tibbs can't run him like that. He's gonna break.
Oh, Hartenstein?
No, Mitch. You can't run Mitch for 40.
I like Mitch off the bench too, man. That's scary. That's fucking.
I was saying that in the beginning.
He's a baller too, man. He's a monster in that paint, but. Like you said, he can't stay healthy, but I think Hartenstein might have, they say you can't lose your position to injury, but that's bullshit. You can. But G, to your point, I do think you're right. I think we said this before. It is a blessing in disguise. It's giving us time to heal, us time to rest. But the key is getting us back in time for everyone to get their rhythm back. Because you got to get hot at the right fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's what we are.
Yeah.
Knicks, you know what it is to be a Knicks fan?
Yeah.
We always recognize something that regardless if we have the mellow
failure.
No. Regardless if we do have a superstar, though. Regardless if we have a Mello, regardless if we have a Starberry, regardless of the Knicks' biggest failure has always been team chemistry, and I think that's because it must be hard to be a New York basketball player. All this temptation when you leave the game, whether you lose or win, it's a big city. It's a big place of a lot of things. To be a New York basketball player takes a lot of chemistry. It takes a lot of atmosphere for your team. You got to respect your team. It's all about respect. It's not even loyalty. It's just respect. You got to respect coming into work, doing this job. That chemistry, this man hit the nail on the head when he got the Villanova boys together. Like, what? That's chemistry.
Crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Even Chenzo is putting up not only
the season that he's having is phenomenal
right now. I know he shoots a lot, heavy volume, but he's balling.
He does shoot a lot, and it does get me mad when I hear he's fucking 3 for 15 at the half, but then he'll get the other half, and he'll make 6 or 5 out of 8. Yeah. You can't really argue with that. You know what I'm saying? I
can't be mad at him right now, brother. He's doing this thing. He's
Deuce McBride too, though. You said Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride played his ass off last night. You gotta give it to him last night. When he comes in the game, he's very hard to stop immediately, and that's one thing I recognize between he took from Claxton. I think he took that shit from Claxton because Claxton used to come in the game and real quick he would just drop 12 or 11. Quigley would come in the game, drop 12 or 11. I meant Emmanuel Quigley. Emmanuel Quigley would come in the game, drop 12 or 11, and then you sit him back down, right?
Yeah.
Deuce McBride is getting more minutes than that, but when he's on, he's hard to stop. When he's moving with that ball, he's hard to stop. You gotta give it to him, and he's a short guard too. He's not even tall.
No, facts.
Speaking of tall guards, though, you guys want to speak about the trade, the guy we picked up?
The Shake. Well, We ain't pick him up yet, but if he clears waivers, we're expected to sign him. Man, who my boy G talking about is Shake Milton. A lot of people are gonna say, "Damn, Shake Milton, like he averages like I don't have his stats in front of me, but he's less than 10.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. I was looking at it earlier.
Hold on 1 sec. My bad. Y'all think we got somebody on the line?
Yes, sir. The one and only at television.
Hello.
Oh shit. Yo.
Hey,
there's my colleague.
You know what I'm saying?
At
television in the building.
Hey, yo, what up, Ed?
Yo, Ed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell us what you think, man.
What you think of the potential Shake Milton signing when he clears waivers and with the Detroit buyout? What do you think of that?
I actually thought Shake fit the bill for the Knicks even in the offseason. I don't know if you remember us talking about it. I thought he was a perfect fit for this Thibodeau system for this Knicks team. As another combo guard, plays great defense. He played well with Philly last year. Why not? I love it, man. I love it. It gives us an extra hand for the playoff roster too if we go on a deep playoff run.
No, I agree, man. Yeah, we did talk about Shake. We definitely talked about Shake last year towards the trade deadline. Listen, I like him. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He's solid defensively. You know what I like a lot about him too? He provides a lot of size in that backcourt. You got even when Brunson hurt or even Brunson,
a tall guard. He's a
6'5" guard. He has a long wingspan.
Yeah.
Brunson, as good as he is, he's a little bit of a liability defensively. I know he tries, but him and DiVincenzo were small guards. So is McBride. You know what I'm saying? He shoots decent from the arc. His field goal shooting's down a little bit. But he's a good piece, man. He's 27 years old. He provides some size.
Got in the league in 2018. So
great defensive presence.
Yeah, great defense. And we need that so bad. We need that in that backcourt. And he can get to the basket. We always talk about a nigga that can get to the basket and get buckets. He's good off the left. But if we're thinking that Shake is gonna come in here and solidify that third or second spot, I mean, that's just fool's gold. I mean, he's a good player off the bench to help us out in the time of
agree.
And because Alec Burke, to me, ain't really doing what Alec Burke
Can I ask you something? What?
Yeah, man.
What are the solidified spots on the Knicks?
Came over because, he played with the Tip system before. So he kind of was accustomed to things. But he's just not, flourishing the way we thought he was going to flourish. And Bogdan, I love Bogdan, but he's like chucking and stuff like that. He's a good
He's forcing.
Yeah. So Shake fits in perfectly because whatever they lacking, he can step up and bring whatever they're not bringing to the table. And that's important for us, man. We need anything right now into the playoffs.
I think Shake reminds me of a slower Josh Hart. He drives to the ball. He don't shoot too. He's not the crazy 3-point shooter. He plays. But Josh Hart plays better defense. I'll give him that. But physicality and going into the rack, like he does that. That's what Shake Milton does. Like he tries to get to the hoop and he'll do a little spin move. He plays that big boy Nick. Crazy, strong, beat you up, beat you down ball and shit. And I think that's what makes him going to be a good fit. But he ain't taking Josh Hart. But I think they're like very. I think the game is like very similar. But Josh Hart's obviously one step above him.
But you don't think being brought into the Tibbs system. You're being brought into the Tibbs system.
I'm still
taking Milton into the Tibbs system. Now it's going to be different what type of ball you're going to play. You're going to play the ball I'm telling you to play because I'm the coach and I see this better for you. What Tibbs has done with every single player has made them better. There's no player that has been on the Knicks that has gone down since they've been with us.
Right.
So if you take Shake's skill set that he already has and you throw him in the Tibbs system, this could work.
Yeah, I agree. I Josh Hart to me is light years better than him, but I understand what you're saying, Q. And
I'm not saying that. Yeah, they have like the same play, but Josh Hart better in every category.
Off the dribble though.
Yeah.
Get to the rack a little bit better, and he get to his spots a little bit better. But listen, he provide the depth on his team is insane. If we could just get the starters right, you know what I'm saying? Like the depth.
Who are the starters? That's what I was trying to ask you guys before. Who are the permanent starters? Who do you guys think are the permanent starters?
So
We help you 100%. What are the top? What are the five?
Oh, that's it's Brunson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say now it's Devo. I'm Ragu.
Look, you stuttered though. You stuttered though.
I was gonna say Ragu or Devo. It's the same.
So you put Devo over Anunoby. You don't put the.
Anunoby be the 3. So
Anunoby's a 3. Yeah.
So you got Josh Hart off the bench as a 3.
Yeah, you get Josh Hart off the bench as a 3. So I'm gonna go Brunson, DiVincenzo. I'm gonna go Hartenstein. Although it could be Mitch, I'm gonna go OG and Julius. Ed, you there?
Yeah, sir. I'm still here.
You hear us?
Yeah, man. I like that. I like that. You know, I like the development of McBride right now. He's been playing. You know, he's been playing great. You look what he did yesterday. He shook Evan Mobley out his ankles. So that kid, he's balling. He's very big to see where he's gonna fit into. You know, the playoff rotation if they're gonna play him now that Shake is here. You know, and if Ragu goes to the bench, and you know, and then Josh Hart. He's balling right now too, like 19 rebounds last night, like that another
against 2 7-footers. How crazy is that?
Yeah, that
2 soft ass 7-footers, but 2 7-footers.
Yo, you stupid.
Yeah, Mobley have been causing havoc. I know if Hartenstein was in there, it'd have been crazy. But yo, we got another call on. Let's see what this is.
Oh, you can add more calls than one.
Yeah. Yo, caller, who's this?
Oh, good evening, sir. This is Louis from Jersey.
What's up, my brother? How you feeling?
Well, I'm kind of new to the show, so is there any particular topic that was discussed?
Yeah, we're talking Knicks, Brunson injury, and the potential signing of Shake Milton.
Well, that'd be a good thing, I think, because we're going to need more, I think, down the stretch of playoffs. I mean, the injury to Brunson, you know, is hurting us. You know, and with the way the Knicks have been playing since the past 6 weeks, they only had like a 4-8 record this entire month, and that's not a good sign, you know, because we did so well in January, and then we just tapered off with injuries, and I think we're getting to show up on the court, and it's really starting to take effect on them. So we can use a player like Milton to shake up this offense, because right now it is not looking good.
No,
I agree.
I agree. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When we're all healthy, do you put Mitch in the starting lineup or Hartenstein?
I put Mitch in the starting lineup once we all get healthy, because I think once the team does get healthy, I think they're going to be able to turn their fortunes around, and we winning games again. Hopefully, we'll take at least third in the Eastern Conference. We're lucky to be fourth right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree.
But isn't it crazy that we beat the Cavs? We beat the Cavs with half a team.
The team was a train wreck.
No, I agree.
You're absolutely right. But we are. But I would say this: if we had full strength in the come playoff time, and we have a very friendly first round matchup in the playoffs, I think we're going to be a tough out the rest of the way. That's just my opinion.
Yes,
I disagree. I think if we play the sorry.
Hold on, Q. Let him talk. Go ahead, Louis.
Yeah. Well, I'm a long-time Knicks fan. Nothing new. I mean, I've been a Knicks fan since I think before I could talk.
He said it's nothing new.
I think all of us here too.
Yeah, but I've been around a while. I'm not that young anymore.
How old are you, if you mind me asking you?
You want that in human years or dog years?
Yo, you funny.
Hold on, let me ask you
this. He's a funny guy.
Let's do that. What year did you become a Knicks fan?
The earliest I can recall, I think, is 1976, but I was around before that.
No doubt. I became a Knicks fan in '86. I'm Bernard King, Mark Jackson, Patrick Ewing, Gerald Wilkins, that era. So I hear you, bro. It's been a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we deserve one.
We should have won that.
Yeah.
Well, 99 could be anybody's year, because that was the year of the lockout. I mean, and the standings weren't that far apart from first to eighth anyway, so that could be anybody's race. And we were only the finals that year, and Brunson dad was on that team.
Yeah. Man, we need one bad, man. So listen, keep your fingers crossed. You know, Julius comes back and doesn't have to get the surgery, and he's able to, play
Yo,
like
Julius, go to
Julius
Panama, yo. Go
back
to
and OG comes back, and let's pray that we get back in time for them to catch some rhythm and make a run in the playoffs, man. Because it's so disheartening that we were doing so well, and now injuries have decimated us. So let's
Cash. You don't think Cash, but you guys look collectively, all of us guys. Do
Thanks
you
for the
guys
call.
not
We
see?
appreciate it, man. I got you saved, so please call him all every
you,
Monday and Wednesday, 9:00. All right, my brother.
Well, Wednesday might be difficult, but Monday I can promise you more off.
Let's do it. Thank you, my brother.
All right.
I love the honesty,
Yeah,
Lou.
have a good
Appreciate
night,
it.
bro.
Let's go
On
next.
Saturdays, actually.
Yeah, whenever we're on, we'll send the alert out. So yeah, look out for us.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Just
it.
make sure you hit the bell on the YouTube so you always get whenever we're on.
I run Saturday afternoons. Wait, are you on the East Coast?
You're on the East Coast,
Yes.
absolutely. NYC.
Good. Thank you. All right. My show is on from Saturday 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's called the Enhanced Sports Show. We handle almost everything in the world of sports within a given week.
I'll tap in.
It's a panel show, and it's a call-in show live. The number
It's a college show. That's dope.
52543-4662. You can also look the show up on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in the Enhanced Sports Show. You'll see this week's show in its entirety. You might want to look in the last 2 weeks ago show because this week's show was due to poor quality. So you might want to look at past shows from that.
Gotcha.
And,
Throw that
right,
in the chat. We're gonna support, and we talk to you soon. Thanks for calling in, brother. Be good.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
That was Louis from
right.
Jersey, man. That was amazing. No,
I
you have
got him. I got him. I see it.
Yeah, valid points. I agree 100% with everything he said. I was on the same wavelength.
Shameful plug. That's his dope though.
Yeah, like,
And
we
it's
show everybody love. We all try to grow. We show.
right.
He gonna plug you now because he was on here. I mean, so it worked out. But like I said,
Nah.
you guys don't think it's a setup, son. You guys don't think this is like a setup. Like, yeah, make all the fans, make all the New York fans, make everybody feel like look at this could be potentially where it starts. It could start. I know I think in a fantasy world, but this could be potentially where it starts. Because us healthy, we know we are a fucking problem, right? Us healthy, what we are healthy, right? So think about the games we play when we beat teams with better records than us. And we have people injured right now at kind of a crucial period because we're juggling with our positioning a little bit, and it's the end of the season. And the way these people are hurt these aren't no small feats. These are large feats. Your knee, your ankle, your shoulder, Mitch. These are large feats and large pieces of our, that are messed up. Yeah. But why? That's why I think that it might be the beginning of something. I'll be watching Golden State play, and I shake my head. Think about what they were.
Yeah, but that's what happens.
We never had our chance. We didn't have our chance yet to be what we even imagine ourselves to be. The Knicks, we haven't even seen.
No, but this is where it's going to start. I don't think it's Mike
than this one.
No, but I don't think. Yeah.
Hold up. Has there been a better team than this one?
Yeah.
Name them.
What era are we talking about? What era are we talking about?
In general.
The 76, the 93, even all like the 90 from like 90 to like 95 was a good Knicks team.
What when they had Ewing, when they had Starks, when they had Houston?
Yeah, Anthony.
That's a better Knicks team than our Knicks team.
That's a great show. We could do that.
You think that's a better Knicks team? You think Starks and Ewing on them is a better Knicks team? You think Starks is a better point guard than Jalen Brunson?
Well, Starks was in a point guard.
Starks was in a point guard.
What?
Who's our point then? Who's our point? I know what was.
Back then,
was in a
like Rod Strickland, and Derek Harper.
So you're gonna tell me that
Chris
Knicks
team
was better than our Knicks team?
Charlie Ward.
I will argue this with you, Quest. I don't think that Knicks team, even if we go into stats, I don't think that Knicks team. The only one on that Knicks team with the crazy stats was Ewing, right?
Starks. I mean, it's hard. Listen, those teams are. You gotta be careful when you talk that shit about that 94 team because they're beloved. Mace, Oak, Harper, Ewing.
I
I'm
understand
gonna
that.
say
I
a
understand that.
different-
I'm not speaking in a disrespectful
Yeah,
form. I'm
yeah.
talking about if we put those two teams up against each other, right? Like a Rocky movie and shit in a simulation. If we put like these two teams up against each other, who would win? That's what I'm asking.
I think it'll be a good game. I don't think it's gonna be light years away because number one, we don't have anybody on this team to who's gonna defend Patrick Ewing.
You're right. Yo,
Like,
you look at me with a straight face too.
Like who's gonna defend Patrick Ewing, bro? Like, yeah, he gonna run over Hartenstein and fucking and Mitchell Robinson, bro.
Pack on bust that ass. Pat,
You know what I mean? And it's two different eras of basketball. This is the 3-point.
Great point. It's two different eras. Yeah.
No, because it's two different eras of ball. Because look, we didn't have no crazy we only had one like astronomical, everybody looked at like John Starks, like he was our 3-point shooter, and then eventually we upgraded throughout the years toward the late 90s where we got Allen Houston and then Larry Johnson at the end of his career, well, whatever, a couple years left at the end of his career. But
hey, yo,
when you try to compare them, like now everybody got to shoot the three, and now it's a physicality type of ball back then, and it was also such a different like East Coast too. Like, and now I feel like that's where it's coming back to. I feel like the East Coast now is so strong. It's bringing me back to when the Bulls was good, when the Heat was good, when the Pacers was good, when the Magic was good. Like this shit is crazy now where it's at, and that's why I think we'll be a good position if we can get. Like, if we can play like the Cavs in the first round and bust they fucking ass and then get the ball rolling for the second round and then just keep it moving. I don't want to see the Heat in the first round. I don't want to see teams that are just heating up. I don't want to see the Heat. I don't want to see the Magic in the first round. I don't want to see these guys.
We need to get the Magic the fuck out of here, bro, because they keep beating us.
The Magic are 3. The Magic are 3-0, and they're about to be 4-0.
On
Friday.
G, you hear us?
Yeah, he can hear us. He just responded.
Y'all hear G?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me put G back on.
I don't even feel like going to that Friday game. I know we're about to get
whooped. Bro, man. And what's crazy, I just found out I gotta go to I got a lot of things.
You leave 3.
No, you can do 4, I think.
No, I don't got the scene set up for that. Yo, Ed,
Nah, you have to leave a ball to keep his voice. Because he probably don't, because he do it off the phone.
All right.
No, but he's on StreamYard now. Before he called in.
Yeah, but nah. Shout out to hold up, we got a lot going on with fucking.
No, Ella like a pilot.
Yo, Jeremy Lin, yo, my nigga Anthony, yo, Ant, call in, son. I know you got a lot of Knicks talk to talk. Call in. Yeah, that sticks, yo.
Sticks, what up? Call in, my dude.
I would have brought him over here, but I didn't know if you was gonna allow cut because he's really a Knicks entrepreneur. He'll tell you the scouts. He'll tell you the name. He knows niggas where they go get their hair done. This nigga is crazy.
Villanova. Oh, Sticks went off my bad. Yeah, Sticks, call in, fam.
I'm gonna text him the number.
The number is 319-527-6752.
Word up.
319-527-6752. Tap it on the chat. Call in. If you're a Knicks fan, call in because we're talking that Knicks talk, man. You know what I mean? Word up.
Hey man, we need to get healthy, man. And there's only 21 games left, and the shit not gonna get easy.
Hell yeah, man.
Easy at all, man. But we'll figure it out, man. I got faith, but like I said, it's all contingent upon we come back in enough time for us to all get the chemistry back.
This is enough time, though, gentlemen. This is more than enough time. If the injuries heal, the chemistry is, I think, already there. I think
it's not there, man. It's not there, G. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not there because number one, we only played as a starting lineup. We only played 16 games together.
That's not my point. My point that I was trying to make to you before is that the Knicks. When I brought up the point of who's our starting 5, it was to really say the way, I understand certain people run the 40, but the way Tibbs brings people in and out and trusts them with the ball, regardless if Bogdanovich hasn't found his rhythm and all that shit, he has permission to shoot. Yeah. Tibbs is trusting these people with the ball.
And And the only reason, hold on, just let me say this real quick. And the only reason, G, that I feel like he's doing that is because he has no choice, bro. He has no choice but to trust these guys because then he's gonna have to fucking forfeit the game, bro. Like he has no choice but to put the ball in Bogdan's hand and Dante DiVincenzo to shoot up 23s and Jalen Brunson to play 39 and a half minutes because he doesn't have
No,
nobody.
I think
Let's go to the call real quick. Hold on. Who this? Who this?
It's Sticks.
Sticks, what up, my G?
Oh man, what's good? Stickers
going on?
Stickers, the barber. You want to cut? Go see my man at Left Rack. He gonna bless you up real quick. You know what I mean?
Hold it up.
Sticks, talk to me about the Knicks, man.
Yo, Sticks, talk that Knicks talk, Sticks.
He's not even a Knicks. He's not a Knicks fan. He's a 76ers fan too. It's crazy.
Oh, you a 76ers fan?
Yeah.
Yup.
What you doing, dog?
Yo, just hang up on the nigga right
now. What we doing? You a straight New Yorker. How did this happen? Tell me how this happened.
It's a good story.
My first basketball games was taking buses to Philly with Papa G. So, you know, that's like, you know, I became a fan quick because that team was different in 1982. The Sixers, they had Hersey, Kersey, Hawkins, Dawkins, Darryl Dawkins, Barkley, Dr. J. So those are the games my pops was taking me to. You know what I mean? The Knicks in 82 was like, Sixers was the shit. And I was like, what, 5 years old? So those were my first games.
Nice.
Yeah, no doubt. So what's your opinion on Knicks, though? I know you tap in because you in the town. You understand what's going on.
Knicks is I like their. The reason why I'm calling it too, you know, you got to appreciate the game no matter where it comes from. Good basketball is good basketball. I got to give it to the Knicks. They playing very good defense that's keeping them in the run.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And they definitely in the playoffs. So you know what I mean? You gotta give them It's been a little minute where they didn't really have like too much defense and like playing too physical. And I remember what you're saying about Hart, that, you know, they seem to keep a higher tempo when Hart's on the court. So the defense with Hart's pace has been their success, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Why you say you in conversation with me, you say that the Knicks never win a championship. Why?
Just because
a hater.
Did against Detroit
Wait.
The other day.
Stick, you say we never gonna get a chip?
It's gonna be, man.
Look. In conversation with me, he tells me like,
listen, I respectfully, you my guy. You know that. You know I've been.
He says it's because it's the owner of the Knicks.
Hold up. Hold up. You know I've been to the shop. You know I bring my son to your shop, and I got. You know I love you. You know I love what you stand for. But check this out. You wilding my nigga right now. We fucking at 7.
No, I'm not. I'm actually giving PC because the Sixers.
I'm fucking with you.
The Sixers ain't gonna see the Knicks unless they in the finals. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be either like Boston, Milwaukee, in the finals.
Well, like what's Embiid's? When's Embiid returning?
An injury of Embiid and all that. I don't know, man.
When's Embiid returning? Did they give a date yet? They say he's supposed to be in time for playoffs, right?
The Knicks will be doing their thing in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but I don't think they're gonna get a chip no time soon.
Fully healthy, can the Knicks beat the Sixers in the playoff run? Everybody fully healthy. If
they fire Dolan tomorrow, yeah.
He said Dolan's the problem.
Yeah, he's bugging. Yo, half healthy, we can beat the Sixers.
No. I respect the Sixers, but I don't think Dolan's the problem anymore. I think that's in the past. Shit. I think with World Wide West and with Leon Rose, I think Dolan kind of stepped back. I think Dolan used to be the issue, right? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's the thing anymore. You still think that?
Yeah.
You still think that, or are you holding on to a grudge?
Yeah, especially after the Spike Lee thing, the Oakley thing.
I agree with that. I ain't really with that Oakley shit. That Oakley shit was foul, but that's for another.
Yeah, and the Spike Lee shit too.
Yeah, and you don't even have Patrick Ewing walking in there. Patrick Ewing don't even go there no more.
Yeah, you be seeing Melo be popping out. Melo pop out. You ain't pop out once in a blue.
You ain't gonna see him taking no. But he ain't coming into. He's probably in the press box. You know, not really in the stands like Oakley or Spike. I mean,
I've seen Human. I've seen Human a couple times. He don't pop out as often as like Carmelo Anthony though. Carmelo be out.
Won't do that.
I still believe that. I still think that us fully healthy though.
And Dolan's out of that. You know.
I think us fully healthy. I think those guys on the court don't care about none of that though. Those guys on the court don't really care about the politics.
Dolan, Brunson gotta get some rest. They're overworking him.
That's what he's getting right now though.
I think that's we was talking about that earlier. I think that's Tibbs' biggest downfall. Yo, shout out to my man Lawrence Phillips. What's the latest on Brunson?
Against Atlanta.
Knee contusion.
Knee contusion.
I don't think they're gonna put Brunson to play Atlanta. They're gonna have him running around. And I don't think he's gonna take him out on the stretch.
I don't even think he needs to come back even against. I don't even think he needs to come.
Ray Mahanson on the check-in. What up, Ray?
Yo,
what up, Ray?
Wash Philly.
I'm with Ray all the way, sir.
Sticks, you dead in these streets out here, man.
I don't. Yo, do you think it's even smart, even if he's available to play? Because you know what's crazy? They had him questionable in the second quarter, Brunson, and then they ruled him out in the third.
Nigga, that's Tibbs though. That's the penguin right there, bro. That's the penguin right there. Like that's Tibbs. He's like, yo, he could play. No, can he play? Can he play? He can play.
Nah, I think it's all. See, I don't think it's just Tibbs though. I think it's also the guys around him. Like these are guys who just work for this and that. You know, that's why they're on this Knicks team. That's how they play. They don't just give their 99.9%, man. They give 135%. And that's what they always do. Look at Jalen Brunson. Anytime, even when he, hurt his little ankle or whatever, you can see him get.
My man said hurt his little ankle.
He gets beat the fuck. He gets beat. He gets beat to a pulp every game, bro. And I think this year is gonna solidify like how he gets treated next year. I think Jalen Brunson is gonna catch way more fouls next year. I think he's gonna get. I think they're gonna call it on him
for the fouls though.
Playoffs, for the East Coast.
No, I agree, man. But listen, man.
So,
everything is contingent upon health, man. We're scrapping, we're fighting, we're doing what we have to do. We're trying to make $1 out of 15 cents right now. Word to like Digital Underground and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we got subs playing, we got role players playing above their heads, man. You can't really ask for more. They're in games most of the time. We're in games with teams that are under 500 or 500. We just can't beat the good teams with this lineup, man. We need our guys back. That's it. It's as simple as that. There's no expert analysis I'm giving you guys. Everybody knows that. So we just got to make sure we get healthy.
I remember another team like that. I remember the 2006s like that when they had AI.
Mm-hmm.
And they went all the way into the finals. They won game one. They beat the Lakers game one. That's pretty much similar to what the Knicks is looking like, with Brunson.
Yeah.
You could say he's on some AI numbers.
Brunson balling, man.
Yeah, that's he need.
Yeah, but the Knicks got way more help, man. Like the Sixers, AI put that team on his back.
Yeah. He had Mutombo and Claxton.
Who you had on that team? AI, Eric Snow. You had
Eric Snow,
Speedy Claxton, Mutombo.
Yeah, what was the other dude to start with an A?
We even had Mutombo, man. We had Mutombo.
No.
You had Mutombo like the year right before he left.
Yo, he was a phenomenal player though.
Elton was on that team, right? No, I'm thinking about What was the dude who starts with an A?
He was a rookie.
Power forward. What? You got that shit pulled up?
What you want?
The power forward that year? What was his name, Sticks? Armand Gill.
Power forward on the Sixers in 2000. Yeah. That was
Let me see.
I remember that shit on.
He was decent.
NBA
Tyrone Hill. Tyrone Hill.
I'm thinking NBA Live shit.
They had Andre Iguodala. They had
You had Iguodala in 2000.
They had Mutombo at center.
On 2000, 2006.
2000.
Damn, was it older, my nigga? Nah.
Tyrone Hill.
He's the fucking forward.
Oh, and now Aaron McKee, my bad. He was a shooting guard, wasn't powerful. Aaron McKee.
Oh, okay.
Nazir Muhammad. Yeah. Theo Ratliff. Yeah, you had decent. There wasn't no Super Bowlers. There was some good people.
Ratliff.
Yeah, Matt Geiger, Raja Bell from Phoenix. Yeah, so there was some good dudes, man.
I got. You sure? I got the 2000, 2001. I got Eric Snow, Theo Ratliff, Kevin Ollie, Dikembe Mutombo, McKee, George Lynch.
You just named everybody.
They had Tony Kukoc. Yo, they had Tony Kukoc.
It says that here. Yeah, I don't. I remember.
He probably came off the bench or some shit. That nigga was just.
Todd McCulley there. I remember Nazir Muhammad on the Knicks for a hot second in the same.
Yeah, yo, so we got Cash. We got 4 games. We got 4 crazy games coming up for the Knicks, right? We got the Hawks, and then we got the Magic on Friday, and then we got the Sixers, and then we got the Sixers twice, bro. That's 4 games that we could potentially lose.
Lawrence, I say the Knicks. Who has a better bench?
Knicks got a better bench. Knicks got the probably like top 5 in the league bench.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Knicks.
My G is Ross Strickland, man.
Ross Strickland, shout out to the guard. What team you think better, Knicks or the AI team?
The Knicks.
Don't let Sticks answer that shit, because Sticks gonna say the fucking.
That's the Knicks, man.
I'm a homer, nigga. Fuck that.
Yo, but the Hawks lost their last 2 games against
the Knicks,
against the Nets.
We don't have nobody, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. We still a hurt team.
And I would say they're better than them. If they get to game 2 of the finals 1-0,
yeah, Ray crazy, yeah.
Then I'll be like, all right.
Ray, y'all fucking with Ray right now, yeah.
One, and then they got
Word up.
Yeah, that's my son Ray. That's my.
But that game with AI, I think he dropped 62.
Crazy when you got a son who could beat you up.
That's funny.
Real talk. Yo, man, listen, I fuck with the Sixers, man.
Yo, do we beat the Hawks tomorrow?
All right, to answer your question, it depends how far, but the way it's looking, I think we beat the Hawks tomorrow. 2006 is better right now.
I think we beat the Hawks tomorrow.
Yo, he still answered the question. You heard him? He said the 2006 is better right now.
Not without Brunson. I'm sorry.
Wow. It's hard to go against AI, man. But I think we got more depth. I think we got more All-Star. I know we got more All-Stars, and it's hard, man.
If the Knicks put their best three up top, this is the best defense they could beat the Hawks. 3 up top, 2 on the bottom. Put your 2 guys, your 3 fastest up top. That'll help you beat Atlanta.
Yo, it's a family affair tonight. My nephew said, when do you think you guys? Wait, when do you guys think the Knicks will be fully healthy? I don't know.
Next season. When everybody gets to chill and enjoy the off season.
I tend to agree with that, man. I tend to agree with that. Psychic Vision, yeah.
Yo, what up, Physic?
Yo,
Physic. He said psychic. It's Physic. Yo,
my bad.
Psychic.
Psychic
Vision.
You know, I never even graduated, nigga. So what we talking about? You know, nigga need glasses. What up, though? Appreciate you tapping in.
Facts, y'all. I need a video.
Yo, hit the line, Physic. Call up.
Number is 319-527-6752. You see it on the bottom of the tick. You see the scrolling?
Nah, man, but like, the reason I say we have to do it this year, and I'm not even saying go to the finals or win the chip. Yo, I don't know how long. I don't know how long. No, my heart, I know it's have to, but I'm also realistic, bro. Like, I know that there's not much, probably many. Like, I don't have Julius Randle on the Knicks in 2 more years.
Oh, I don't know. I don't see our team.
Why not?
I see half our team being broken in 2 years. I think it has to happen.
But why you say that though?
Why I say that? Because Mitchell Robinson every other month has a problem with this shoulder injury. If we call a spade, Randall has had shown potential when he came from the Lakers, right? He was on the Kobe, right? So he showed a little bit of potential, but he was wild with his ball. He's obtained his ball skill. I'll give it to him. But there are a lot of times where that man is looking out of breath. I don't give Randall. I don't think he could play at this capacity, especially with the shoulder injury. I think it's necessary that we play all-around ball and not depend on him. It's great that we haven't had him because now we learn how to play without him. So when he comes back, he's going to be something, but we can't depend on him to be what he was. The shoulder injury, the age. He's been there for a little while now with the Knicks.
Right? Only like, how old is Randall? Like 20 years old, something like that?
Older than that, boy.
Nah, I think he's like 31, man.
Yeah, I think a little older than that. I don't think he could. My point is that when you think about Mitchell, when you think about
Yeah,
Randall,
look at it.
Oh, he's 29.
Wow, with his ball. Pause.
Yeah, word, yo, yeah. G, you got an ill pause moment, son. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that because this is your first.
I tried to go over it.
Yeah. I was like, yo, Cash. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that because this is his first time on the show. I didn't want to disrespect the guest. You know what I mean? This thing I had two ill pause moments.
Yeah, he was flowing. I didn't want to stop him. But yeah.
Oh man, but
my point. I agree with you, Quest. We have to do it now because we're not gonna have the same team, whether it be injuries or trades. Because look how quick, you see how quick when you see somebody on the Knicks start to blossom, the Knicks kind of be quick to make a decision whether they're gonna ship them off or not. Like they be kind of quick, and then we don't have long contracts with a lot of players, do we? Right now,
no, not really.
So
and that's the main reason. Like, I don't even consider the injuries. That's just shit just happens. But he's getting older. The only reason I say that is because, like, if the Knicks do decide to keep him, then I don't think he's gonna get it. He's not gonna get a crazy old contract. I don't see them signing him to like a crazy stupid contract. Like at one point we all thought he was gonna be the other person to get the Supermax.
Who?
He's not Randall.
I think Randall gonna get his money, man. Yo,
he gonna get his money, but he ain't getting a Supermax.
Two-time All NBA, was on his way to be All NBA this year. I don't know if it was first, second, or third team. 25 and 10. How you gonna get? How you not gonna give him no bread? You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm not saying we're not going to pay him, but I don't think we're going to be paying. I think he's going to have to understand that he's not going to get paid as much as he would have probably gotten paid if he didn't get injured again this year, which I don't even put on him.
My man Brando, my coworker, shout out to Brando, man. He say Brooklyn in the house. He say Lakers in 5. You wildin', son. You wildin', son.
Lakers in 5 what? In the finals?
Lakers in 5 minutes. They have to be out of here.
But Lakers.
Where are they?
Lakers are gonna be going back to their practice facility in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, they be in the playing game, man. Someone told me this situation remind me of when Jeremy Lin came through and started lighting shit up. Whose team is this, Brunson's or Randall's? Yo, Ray, that's a good question, man. I think it's Brunson's, man. I think it's Brunson's. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Brunson got everything on his side. Like his father plays a role, offensive coach, right?
But assistant coach. But I think it's Brunson's, but I don't think you could do it without Randall. So it's like 1A, 1B type shit. You know what I
mean? I agree with you. I agree with you, but I disagree with you at the same time. I think with our depth, I think that's why we had to learn how to be without Randall. What Randall brings on the court is undeniable because he's able to kill you on the inside, kill you on the outside. And when he's on, he's hitting these shots from deep. Randall's a really, really, really good player. When he's on, he's the reason why we had the best record in the NBA. January? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the reason why we had the best record in the NBA. But at the same time, when he's not available, we've made adjustments. We've made adjustments to try to fill up his spot. And now we got this new player. I think Milton will fill up the spot a little bit.
Milton, you drinking that happy juice. Milton and Precious Achiuwa cannot fill the shoes of Julius Randle, bro. Because
defensively, they make a difference to where defensively make a difference to where if they're not scoring. That's why we got scorers on the Knicks, though. We have a variety of scorers on the Knicks, though. You have to understand that.
Man. They're really good pieces. They're really good off the bench. But them, Brunson and Randall are bona fide all-stars right now.
Oh yeah, I know.
100%. But
he's like a 94 in 2K.
I call him my precious. I like my precious. You know what I'm saying? But
you don't think that shoulder injury is gonna change him, though? And you don't think it's fucking with his brain? I wonder why there's no. Why there's no promo video? Why there's no and pardon me, maybe.
Gee, Anthony, Stick said he want lean.
Why there's no promo videos though of his recovery? Yeah. Like, why there's no promotional videos of him recovering, playing ball in the court? Like, like why everything is so quiet? You don't think that play, as as a man that looks at analytics, say you looked at analytics and shit, and you were judging something off of analytics, you're like, wait, hold up. There's something wrong in that dude's life. Yeah, he's injured, but he's not even showing his like as a fan of him or as a person like depending on him or wanting to. He's not even showing. He's not socially show. It's weird, you know. This is what you do. We look at that shit like when I look at fighting. You look at that shit when people get ready, recovering from something, and we're gonna get him back from a game. We're gonna hear, he's gonna get played a couple minutes, but is he gonna be what he was before that injury? I really ask.
I think that the thing with the Knicks are, like the Knicks remind me, and Leon Rose and Tibbs, they remind me a little bit of the Patriots, like Bill Belichick.
That's smart. Your man said shut him down, reload next year with Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and speaking of that, yeah, I agree with that. Speaking of that, you saw Josh Hart hit that three from the corner, turned around and grabbed Spider Chain. Mm-hmm. You know what that told me? You know what that shit told me? That told me that them niggas fuck with each other, and them niggas had conversations about shit. And I could be reaching, man, but if I don't know you, I'm not gonna turn around and grab your chain.
Hell no, bro. I'll be tight.
Yeah,
crazy disrespectful.
And they having conversation. They probably having conversations. Mitch gonna be here, man. I don't know what that fit's gonna be like, but you gotta give it a shot. He's imagine him, Brunson, and Randall,
and this is what I'm telling you right now because
but what you gonna give up for Mitch? I mean, what you gonna get? How you gonna get him?
Nah, he becomes a free agent next year.
Facts. We got who is calling on it? You know, we have a caller. Who we talking about?
I got some biz. I thought I didn't know we were gonna run this.
On the line.
Yo, grab me one too, G.
Sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Brando.
I called back.
Oh, you called back. All right, what up, though?
Oh, sticks.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, that shit. We just it's a good show. We just getting drunk talking shit. We not even. It's nothing.
No, but Cash, to your point, like Cash, to your point. Mm-hmm. You know, if we get Spider, like what did I say on last week's episode? Who's gonna go to the bench and who I want to come off the bench, even though it sounds disrespectful. Ragu, man, because you know Ragu gonna have to take a seat.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And but now we're gonna have Brunson, Donovan Mitchell. That means we're still gonna have at least two Villanova brothers always on the court playing with either Mitchell Robinson or Isaiah Hartenstein or Randall. Like, yo, the like I don't even care about chemistry. Like just the amount of people that just want to play to win. Because I think people now wanting to play for us doesn't only just show us that they just want to play for New York. I feel like people want to come here now because they want to win. Because that's just gonna make history. That's just gonna you're gonna go down and like, yo, these dudes haven't did shit in like almost 50 years.
Well, right?
New York.
What worries me about, you know, you always get the best play you can, right? That's like rule number one, right? Go for the best in the draft. They say even if you don't need that position, always get the best play on the board. But here's my thing: that worries me because as ill as Mitchell is, yo, that's gonna be a super undersized backcourt, right? And can they both play off each other? Him and Brunson, they both kind of need the ball in their hands. But it's a risk I'm willing to take, man. You know, I kind of wanted DeJounte Murray. I thought defensively he might be a better fit, but how can you Mitch? Yo, Spider is a fucking bona fide all-star, my nigga. So how you can't, you know, you gotta go for it. And you know, with CAA and Leon Rose, they've been putting this shit in the work. You ever seen Training Day when the guy when he finally understands, he's like, yo, he said, yo, you've been smoking weed all day. You know what I'm saying? He said,
right.
Why'd you? He said, you've been playing this all day. He goes, nigga, I've been playing this shit all week. That's fucking That's fucking Leon Rose, and they've been playing this shit forever. So I can almost guarantee that Mitchell's coming here, man. You already know that's the play. You know what I mean?
I hope so, though. Like you guys said, it has to happen though over the next couple years. I think the next 3 years is our time. We get one over the next 3 years.
Ray said, isn't that like Kyrie and Luka? You talking about Mitch and Brunson?
Nah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I think so. Right? Both need the ball. Both ball dominant guards and shit.
I think Brunson is more dependable than Kyrie.
Yeah, I don't think he's nicer, but I think he's.
I didn't say that. I think he's just more dependable. Like he'll be there.
I take him over Kyrie.
I take him over Kyrie now. I'll take him over Kyrie now. Yeah.
But Kyrie been balling lately though. Kyrie been on.
Kyrie.
Of course, you have to. You're with Luka.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? You're not allowed. Luka got him under the Right now, you gotta make sure you're focused, especially with one of the top guys in the league. You can't slack. This is what you do. You're supposed to do it in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I still would take Brunson over him.
I'll take Brunson over Kyrie now, and I fuck with Kyrie. Shout out to Kyrie.
But would you take Mitchell over Luka? Oh, you thought about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I might. I know niggas gonna say I'm crazy. I might. I like Luka, but Luka's a nut. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
he does shit that's really like out of character, bro. You know what I mean? Like
he just
Denver
Luka's nice, man. I ain't
Denver back to back.
That's hard. What Sticks?
You think Denver back to back? I think the East Coast takes. I think East Coast is winning this shit this week.
Hold up, Sticks. You take Kyrie. I'm sorry. You take Luka or Spider. Sticks, you still there?
This nigga said, hell nah, Luka first.
Yeah, Spider.
You take Spider over Luka if you're the Knicks?
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
That's because he's not a Knicks fan, though.
He'll take Tyrese Maxey over everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with Tyrese Maxey too. I wish the Knicks had that.
Tyrese did his thing. Was he in the All-Star game?
Yo, my man Ray said hell no, Luka first. Luka. Yo, that's a hard. Luka's a baller. On paper, yeah, I say Luka, but
I don't know if it'll fit for the Knicks.
Luka's
I don't know if it'll fit for the Knicks because we haven't had a. I don't know. This levels to this, right?
Is one word, G. It's called pass. And the Knicks do a lot of passing the ball. Like Brunson don't get a lot of assists.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's levels.
But Brunson initiates a lot of the assists that happen on the Knicks. Hard passes to DiVincenzo. Somebody's running across, and next thing you know, Bogdanovich is open from the three, or whoever the fuck is open from somewhere.
Denver's in third place in the West.
Oh,
Denver. He said Denver's in third place in the West.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, Denver's in third.
Yeah, we forget that Denver did win last year, right?
Yeah, but I think who's in it for OKC? It's OKC, Minnesota, Denver, right? I think that's tight, but I think Denver got the experience over them. But I tell you what, Minnesota, I like that team. Is scary, man.
That's Edwards, right?
Yeah, Anthony Edwards, man.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards, right? Yeah, that kid's a monster. Yeah.
You heard what happened today with Anthony Edwards?
Hold on, I give the Knicks one more year to get to the semifinals before Tibbs is on the hot seat. What do you think? You think so?
Like I said, they got to get it done in 3 years, or else what we have right now, in my opinion, the chemistry, the ball, I don't think it stays the same.
I don't know. One more year. I guess logically speaking, to be fair, you would give him one more year. But to be honest, I feel like that thoughts already crossed their. I already feel like that thoughts already crossed their mind. I feel like they already feel like a lot of the way he's doing the game management, and the reason that all these players are hurt is because of him. So I feel like if they give him one more year, I feel like he's on the hot seat now after this season. Like, I don't even care where he goes. He goes to semifinals, fucking finals, or whatever. And still, at the end of the day, we lost a group of players for a long period of time, and all arrows and roads is leading back to the coach. So I think
when they get that interleague play where they all win 50 bands, a lot of players is getting rest for that shit, my nigga. They can win $50,000 during the season. Like certain dudes is playing smart, fam. The Knicks might get first place in that shit. They might win the 50 bands.
I don't care about that.
But
the only ones that can, you know what I'm saying? The only ones, you know what I'm saying? That tournament, whatever they call it, that's definitely going to be
mid-season tournament.
Winning that whole thing.
But
I think the Knicks will win that.
No doubt. But as far as Tibbs, though, on a hot seat, I don't. That's a great question, Lawrence, but I don't know. I'm not sure because he turned his whole shit around, bro. We wasn't even, there was no winning culture when he got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he plays players too many minutes. We know that he runs players into the ground. He's notorious for that. Remember a couple of years ago, you guys remember he didn't want to play the young guys when Obi came in here and Grimes and all them. Remember he didn't want to play the young guys.
He sat them down.
He sat them down. He didn't want to let them develop because this thing is playing veterans. but I think he's changed a little bit. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Tom Coughlin when he was on the Giants. You know, Tom Coughlin was like Mr. Strict, used to find players for like when their socks wasn't right, Tom Coughlin used to find niggas if you showed up on time to a meeting, stay on time was 5 minutes earlier. But he evolved eventually. He became like more of a player's coach. And I think Tibbs is becoming that. Now I think somebody might have to force his hand, being like, yo, you gotta lengthen that rotation up a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you're running guys into the fucking ground. So I think that'll be his downfall. We saw Eric Spoelstra outcoach him last year with the X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? Ran circles around him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's an issue. But other than that, I think he's got a little bit of leeway, man. Especially because they had all them injuries this year. You know what I'm saying? I think that buys him another.
Like it's not his fault.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But then you again, all road leads to you if you running them out with minutes.
Wow.
If you're running them out with minutes, and you. But again, this is serendipity. This is serendipity, though, guys.
Money games.
Think about it though. This is serendipity because you have to learn.
Money game, man. Everybody got like cerebral palsy or some shit. God forbid.
Facts.
He had to learn how to use these dudes. You know, he had to learn how to use the dudes on the bench. Now he has to learn to use the people that are coming in. He has to learn how to use what he got, you know? So now since you can trust them, maybe you can run your superstars just 5 minutes less. give your superstars that extra 5, that extra 6 minutes because you could trust the other dudes. If the other dudes have been playing, they've developed what it is to be on the court. It sucks when you come to a fucking team. It must suck. You come to a team and they're expecting you to just drop bombs on them like Bogdanovich. You know, we kind of expected a little bit more, but maybe that's not his game. Maybe his game is coming off the bench with less minutes. Now he's forced to do more minutes. You know, so he got to learn his I see him chucking a lot, like Ed said earlier. I see him kind of forcing a lot, and that's by choice. You can still pass that ball. You don't have to be the one to score. You know, and that's by choice. And I think that falls into him getting comfortable. There's some pressure on you because you're forcing to play more minutes, and I think that pressure might mess up his game. For some reason, that pressure must be messing up his game because it looks forced. I've seen him play a lot better. Compared to what I see him come on the court and do. You know, and I think that all plays into the serendipity that may happen. Everybody gonna figure out the little rhythm. We give people their time slots where they're supposed to be playing. The show don't run right unless you call people on the right time to come and perform, right? Show don't run right unless you follow the time schedule. Everybody needs to run their minutes in sequence the way it needs to be run. Nobody getting more minutes. Nobody getting less minutes. Run the minutes that you're supposed to be running. Sometimes on the court, we might slack. But you know what we've been really good for? Third quarter. And that's something that's amazing because whenever I play a video game, the third quarter is the hardest quarter in the game. We've been really good at third quarter. We've been really good at closing gaps third quarter. You know what that means? We find sequence somewhere in the game. Because I be seeing us getting blown out in the beginning in the first quarter. I'm like, oh, my God. You get stressed. But somehow, when you blinked, you smoked the blunt, you took a dump, you came back. Third quarter, that gap closed up a little bit.
And the only reason I would agree with you if we were talking about the starting lineup Knicks. Because
that's what I mean.
This lineup Knicks that the Knicks have, no, we're playing from behind, and then we're playing from behind in the second quarter. We might come back in the third quarter. It's inconsistent basketball. But what Bogdan is giving me, I'm expecting him at least 15 to 20 points. I'm expecting 15 off the bench, 20 on a great night, which is what he's been having to do because that's what we need him to do. Because we now we got a power forward that can't really score. You know, we got Hartenstein that's not playing as many minutes because of load management. You know, and now we got a Miles McBride who's coming off filling in for Jalen Brunson. We know he's not going to put up 25. We got Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart playing fucking damn near 97% of the game. Like,
and they get you stressed out because they miss a lot of shots. We play great defense, and that's why we get the ball back so much. But we do miss a lot of shots.
And this is why we need Jalen Brunson, and Randall back, because you know what happens when they're on the court together or even separately. We know the ball got to be in one of their hands. We know somebody's going to facilitate to their spot. There's going to be a pick and roll. There's going to be a screen. Somebody's going to be open. It's not Bogdan grabbing it. It's not Bogdan dribbling the ball from half court trying to do a crossover and then chucking it up from the 3-point line. We're not going to have any of that. Right now, it's all dysfunction. Yo, we've had probably, if there's a statistic, I want to see how many different lineup changes or rotations that Tibbs had to do, because I guarantee you it's probably one of the most in the NFL. I'm in the NBA right now.
What that say? Bring Mark Jackson in.
Yeah, I see that. Bring Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely like to bring Mark, but Mark blackball. Mark must have been.
Yeah, it's a wrap for him, man.
Mark wants to win against the Illuminati. It was against.
We don't need. That's the problem. That the one thing that we don't need is anybody on our team being any type of controversial. We don't need none of that. You know, like you play for when you said something before that's real. Like we haven't won a championship in so long. It must feel it's gonna be magic when New York really gets their hands on the chip, and I think we can. That's a real pause. Damn, another one. You can't even say it. I think we're close to it. You feel me?
You gotta think better when you're on this show, bro.
I know.
You got a whole segment yourself. Yo, Cash, we're gonna do a whole segment of G out of character pause.
Yo, if you listening, man, we don't got too much time left. We got about 15 minutes left. If you want to call and leave your thoughts on the Knicks, we talking Knicks, everything Knicks. It's been like a free for all tonight, man. But the number is 319-527-6752. 319-527-6752. If you didn't understand me, it's scrolling right on the bottom of that screen right there.
You know what's good though? I'm gonna tell you something. All right, let's talk about the other side. Let's act like our team was Boston. Let's say we were a dominant team in the East, right? Let's say we were the dominant team in the East. What is to Boston fans? Do you think they feel the fear of a healthy Knicks? Do you think they feel the fear of you think, because our bench is deep as F, right? Like our bench is like crazy. Like, do you think they feel like? Do you? Because one thing I've heard numerous amount of times is that Boston's mental, their mental and will to win isn't there.
Tatum.
That their mental, like their mental in the game, their will, that hunger, that tooth, that it isn't there.
Yeah,
like that's what I've heard about Boston, like a time in and time over. So do you think those fans know?
I think they do, because Bill Simmons, and I think I played this clip on the show a while ago, Q. Remember he said that when the Knicks was firing on all cylinders, he basically said it, and I'm gonna just concise it. He said that like he's worried about the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Because the depth is crazy, bro. Like I agree with you though, G. Like Tatum, I feel like Tatum is nice as fuck, but I think he's small in big spots. I like Jalen. Jalen's a little more of a dog to me, but Tatum's a baller, and they got Kristaps and that Drew Holiday pick was serious. I don't know how the fuck the Bucks let him go.
That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, because when they let Marcus Smart go, I was like,
yeah, that was a little bit weird too. Marcus Smart was balling, great defense. You know what I mean? Like
even better. You know what I mean? So what are you saying? I would call him, but I don't want to wake my mom.
Oh, hey, yo.
What the fuck? It's like a Lawrence live in the basement or some shit.
Let me defend my man L though. Let me defend my. I didn't even like that. He got mad businesses. He get mad money. He ain't like that. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
He
funny guy. He a funny guy. So who else do you think?
Meatloaf. The Meatloaf.
Wow. Who else do you think? Who else do you think that Boston is afraid of in the East or the West, for that matter?
No, nobody in the East.
Just us, right?
Just us when we healthy. Miami don't scare them. I don't think the Sixers scare them, even with Embiid. The Bucks don't
scare them. The Bucks ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Bucks. What do you think about? Like,
Rivers is terrible. They don't play like they lost Drew Holiday. We just talked about the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Dame and Giannis ain't click it, so they got to worry about. Chris Middleton is a year older, so yeah, the Bucks. I don't like nobody. That's crazy to say that the Bucks don't worry you when you got Damian Lillard and fucking
Giannis.
I mean, just to have Giannis. Giannis is such a dominant force, and
I think Celtics got a lock. If the Knicks don't heal up and get right, I think Celtics got a lock. But I don't think they could beat anybody in the West, in my opinion. I don't think they can beat Denver. I don't think they can beat. Like OKC's one. You know what? I take that back. They might be able to. I don't think they can beat Denver, but I don't think they match up well. Because I think Porzingis. I think fucking the Joker eats Porzingis lunch.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised Porzingis is playing such great ball right now because when he was on the Knicks, he was trash.
This is my nigga.
Lakers 2024.
Bushwick's finest. Lakers. Yeah, that's my guy, man. But if we talking about
Lakers 2024, yo, you really got that. You really got that LeBron fever, huh? You got that LeBron fever.
Blue, homeboy. Nah, fuck with him.
He got that LeBron fever. You know,
he broke Bushwick all day, man. You got. Listen, we're accepting applications, Brando. I'll see you in the morning. And New York Knicks.
Facts, man. Yeah, Lakers. I don't know, man. Lakers. Not worried about them. But to be honest, if it had to be the Celtics in the finals, I would really like the Celtics to play the Timberwolves, man.
LeBron.
Who?
The steroid.
LeBron?
Whoa, I jumped out the window.
Yeah.
We
all talk about that in a couple days.
Oh yeah, he on that good shit like The Rock.
Yeah, we ain't talking about it now. We all talk about it.
He on that new shit. He on that Balco. But we're gonna get into that another day and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word.
Well, do you get? I think I don't know if a person chooses to do something at moderation. I get it when you exceed a dosage or something like that. But yo, we're talking about athletes now.
Yo, G, the whole point of us telling you that we're going to talk about it another day, and you continue to talk about the topic.
With steroids in moderation. I never heard that.
No, well, actually, that's
what are you talking about? There's something that's called peptides, and the way you heal yourself. Like I've done a little homework in it. It's like, yeah, roid rage and going extra in excess is why we hear people die and all this shit. But you go into it when you go into it. But
no. I know what you're talking about.
Do you think it's okay to put steroids in sports? That's the question I just wanted to know. The
only reason I'll say no because then
it got to be level. The playing field.
I agree because then
so do you think there's sports that should allow steroids?
Keep up with these young niggas, but that's
man. Like the only one that's actually the only sport. I don't even know if it's a sport, but the only one that's actually well known is bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is the only, if you call that a sport. All bodybuilders
some do.
No, they all use steroids. They've all came out. Like, just look it up. How many bodybuilders have died from heart attacks before the age of 35? Yo, even Arnold Schwarzenegger was talking about it in his documentary how he was using steroids. And when you say moderation, it's called cycles. They know how to cycle it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they're not getting tested.
But you don't have to.
They don't want to destroy their fucking heart, bro. Because they understand it's a lot of blood. That's
what I said. You go into it next week. I just wanted to know if you think it's okay to have it in sports.
I don't think it's okay to have it in sports, man. I really don't.
What's BJJ?
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, okay.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu. What were you gonna say, Quest? What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. Bron James Jr. I don't know.
That's so funny. That nigga said,
I don't know.
Who said that shit? That wasn't me. Would you want LeBron on the Knicks?
No.
Hell fucking no.
Keep him.
Lawrence said baseball. Yeah, baseball was infested for a hot second.
It was infested, but it wasn't like typical. Yeah, it was, but like it wasn't like the real shit until like Mark McGuire and Barry Bonds came out. Them niggas was looking like.
That's why you can't say it don't do nothing. You know when you see.
No, it does.
Well, you can't say it don't do. And then when you look at the baseball players, you know, I understand that. They were jacked. Mark McGuire's jacked, you know, like fucking the Barry Bonds jacked. I get that. But what it did for them on the way they were able to pull that ball further, pause. Like,
I'd rather LeBron in the Mets.
No, that shit, steroids changed Sammy. Steroids changed Sammy Sosa's skin color.
He did that. Nah, he did that.
Nah, fuck with y'all.
That nigga skin color, but that's a whole. We going all the way left. But Yeah, man. If y'all ain't calling them, I think we should get the fuck up out of here, man.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Yo, hold up. Normally, Ed take us out with the toast.
Oh,
You want to do it today?
All right. G, you got a little toast, toasteroni.
It's a good show, man. Appreciate y'all calling in. Stop playing with us.
For real.
Tap in. We trying to get to where we at? Like we had like 600 subs. We trying to get to 700 subs right now, man.
We trying to get 700. I think we had like 618, 620, man. We appreciate all the newcomers.
Make sure y'all sub in. Yeah, like the whole thing.
Something light for y'all.
No doubt. I will show you what I'm drinking, but them niggas don't cut no checks.
Yo, guys, hope you have a good night. Fucking yo, this is the serendipity for the Knicks. I'm telling you, this is what we need. We needed a break. We need these people to heal up. I think the worry is just something as a Knicks fan. This is what we do. But actually, we got something to worry about. It's not like we're failing. We just beat a team with a higher rank than ours. We're gonna beat the Hawks tomorrow. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna slowly worry the fans while these people heal up and get us in position and be playoff ready and threats. You know what I mean? Like 100%. Salute to that, and salute to Drunk Sports Talk.
Salute.
Let's go.
And salute to the newest member.
Yo, Ed.
Sports.
Salute to you, Ed.
Word up.
Hey, yo, Drunk Sports Talk. Hey, yo.
Salute, all my brothers. Word up. You already know. See y'all Wednesday.
Peace.
Wednesday.